Hi guys, it's Amy with Aim to Plan, and today I am here with another memory book plan with me. So I've got my two girls' memory books, the books that I have for my two daughters. I've got my photos, I've got stickers on the side. I am ready to go. So what I have been doing for 2024 is trying to get in here and do the memory planning for the week prior. So this video will be for the week of January 15th through the 21st, which was kind of an interesting week. We ended up having a lot of icy days, icy road conditions, and so the girls were actually at home with me for most of the week. Even with that, though, I didn't take a ton of photos. So I did go ahead and print out my photos. I'll show this to you really quickly. First of all, so I've got basically a page and a half. I've got some photos here. You can see this is Martha Stewart. This will actually be going into my Go Wild notebook. That'll be tomorrow's video. And because I had the extra space on this sticker sheet, I went ahead and printed out some colorful boxes to kind of match the Go Wild colors. So that is there. But I'm going to be using the photos here and putting them into the memory book. So these photos I do print out in Word on just copy paper. So this is the sticker paper, not copy paper, sticker paper. So it's a full sheet sticker paper that's from this brand right here. I got it off of Amazon. And so that's kind of how I do it. I just print it out on my regular computer, like running it through my printer, and that's it. I've already also gone ahead and cut it out using my X-Acto knife. I use a ruler and an X-Acto knife as well as a clipboard to kind of give me a surface to trim out the lines. I'm pretty sure that I didn't do a great job of it, so my blade is getting dull, so I might have to go back in and recut some of it. But so all of that's set to the side, and my photos are here ready to go. And then I've got my two memory books, one for my 7-year-old daughter and one for my 1-year-old daughter. And last little bit is going to be the stickers. So this week, or like the previous week, the one that we're doing the plan with me for, it was actually, like I said, kind of a weird week because we were doing snow days, and we were out of school for a good bit of it. And so I got this sticker book. This is the seasonal sticker book, mega sticker book from the Happy Planner. And it has like some really large quotes. I love this kind of like, I think it's handwriting, right? I don't know which designer from the Happy Planner lettered these words, but I just love it. And so I was looking in here to kind of see like the winter the winter words. And so this is of course like very holiday oriented, like Christmas, Hanukkah, things like that. But I thought some of these would work, like snow day, sit by the fire, family time, yay, that type of thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that page out. Actually, I'll take both of them out just in case I want to use it for both girls. And one of the reasons I like using the Megabook is because it has a duplicate, so just in case I do use it for both, it just works out well. I'm going to grab this one as well. It has like this and some gloves. That might be super cute. So I'll pull again both pages of that. And then this one, it has like hot cocoa and socks and things like that. So there are stickers here that are not specific to like Christmas or Hanukkah, so I thought they would work. All right, I'm just gonna pull one of these sheets. I don't think I need that many headers, but I would like to use a couple, so I'll leave the other one in here. And I'm wondering if I want to, let's just pull one of these sheets. And I like using the mega books because, you know, the colors already are like well matched. They work well together already. And so it's just really nice to go ahead and use the set and have it be done in the coordinated colors. I'm wondering if I can use some of these. I'll just pull it just in case, okay? And then let's see. All right, I will do this last one just because it has a couple of, again, some quotes, and I'll pull both sheets once again, and I think that might be it, okay? Yeah, I think that might be it. So we're gonna leave the rest of it in this book. I'll set the book to the side, and I've got my sticker sheets that I've already pulled out of the mega book, and we'll get going. So let's see what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and come in here and look at the monthly spread. So this is for my 7-year-old daughter, Sophia. And what I do is basically trim down some photos to square, the square aspect ratio on Word. So 1.5 by 1.5, and I try to get a photo a day. These are basically all the extra photos. I like to have it to where it's basically photos of her face or like random things. This is something she asked me to take a photo of, and so those are it. Now, for Sophia, for the past week, I did not take a bunch of photos of her. I don't really know why. She was at home with me the entire week, pretty much, but I didn't take a ton of photos of her. So, I just don't have a lot of photos. That's all I can say. This is also an outdated planner, and so this side is just the wrong dates. These are the correct dates, but you can see here that for any days where I don't have a photo, I just kind of white out the date and just stamp it, and so that's been working out well. So I'm going to put this one here. For some reason, this is much smaller than usual, but that's okay. All right, and then I always put the date here when I print it out. So this one is the 16th. And again, I might have to recut some of these. I might have missed a line or two. I try my best this time around, but all right, so this one's here for the 16th. All right, so again, like this one, because I'm missing a photo, I'll have to stamp it. I don't like stamping on the color section, so I might just put a sticker there though. All right, so 15th, 16th, okay, 17th, I don't have a photo for her. The 18th, I don't have a photo for her, but the 19th, I do have this photo right here. And the 19th was Friday. We ended up going to a king cake competition, so that was a lot of fun. We live in an area that is very big into Mardi Gras, and so we went to a Mardi Gras event. That was so much fun. Okay, so that's the 19th. Let's check on the 20th. Okay, the 20th is right here. And then the 21st, I don't have a photo for her. All right, so yeah, like I said, I just didn't take a ton of photos for her this week. I don't really know why. Oh, that was very quick, but that's okay. And I'll go ahead and change this up. I'm actually, I'll go ahead and just white it out and stamp here too. I'll go ahead and pull out my stamp. This stamp I actually purchased off of Temu. It's been one of my favorite things. I love how big the stamps are. So I just really love it. Right. So this is 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th. Okay. So I need for the 14th, and it's one of these roller stamps where you just spin the numbers and then you can stamp. I am not an expert stamper in any way, shape, or form, but I just use my ink pad. This is just one of those cheap ink pads from Amazon, Craft Ink Pad. It says Crystal on there. I purchased it years ago. And yeah, I just get the stamp on there. That's pretty much it. All right. Like I said, I'm not an expert stamper. All right. I'm going to pull this one off just because there's more paper on this side. And let me get it on here. Make sure it's the 17th. Need more ink. Okay, and then the next one is the 18th. Okay, and that's it. That's what I do to just get the dates in there on the days that I don't have photos for the girls. So I might need that in just a minute for Rose, but we are at least done with the monthly for right now. Let me let it dry a little bit. We'll get to the 15th. Okay, and this is what the weekly layout looks like. It is an outdated planner. I'm using one from like 2018, 2019. But I did select a month that had the corresponding dates. I just had to white out the monthly. And again, for Sophia, I just didn't have a ton of photos. I did have a couple. So like right here, since I have 2 memory books I'm using for the girls, I do sometimes duplicate the photos. So this one is a photo from the 15th, which was Martin Luther King Jr. Day. She had her cousins, Sophia had her cousins come over, and Rose is sitting right here just kind of like watching them play. So I thought that was just cute I could put it in both of their memory books. And then the other thing that's also on the 15th, it's actually, I'm not going to put this on the 15th. It's just something we've been dealing with, but I wanted to take a photo of it. You can't really tell in this photo, but she is washing her hands to the point where like her skin is getting really dry. And so it's just an ongoing problem for us. And we're trying to figure out what kind of lotion we can use to kind of like deal with the dryness. And so we've been testing out some different lotions. So I'm gonna actually put this on the side and just kind of journal about that. And then this one is going to be the first photo down for the week. All right, so that is there. Let's see. I also had to take Rose to the doctor, so these photos are all for Rose and all that. Sophia also went to her cousin's house that day, but I don't have any photos from that. And again, yeah, most of the week they were at home, but oh, I just ripped that. But I didn't take any photos of Sophia. These are all mostly photos of Rose. But I did take photos of Sophia at the King Cake at the King Cake competition. So let me. I don't know why I ripped this. There's some interesting. All right, when I'm printing it out myself, obviously there's going to be a little bit of imperfection with it. It's not going to be exactly perfect, but that one just was a very poor rip. I'm not quite sure exactly why that was. All right, I'll get this one in here. It looks fine down, but I don't know why it was just so kind of messy, but it's all right. It looks fine in here. I'll put this one, and then let's go over here. See, these again are all Rose. This one is Sophia. She is really into like recording her own TikTok videos. We don't actually post them, but she likes to record kind of like the short videos of her dancing and singing, things like that. So this is one of her videos that I took a screenshot of her dancing. So I'm gonna get that in there. She's adorable. All right, and then all of that. You'll notice also I put some sticky notes here to cover some adult faces for people who might not want to be on video. So those are there. Okay, and then like I mentioned, she was out of school all this week. Rose was as well. But yeah, I just don't have any photos of her. It's very bare, as you can see here. But we're going to add a couple of things in here. So first of all, we'll add one right here. She wanted to play with her cousins. And so the 15th was Martin Luther King, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, and I think maybe even Thursday. Honestly, I can't even remember anymore, but she was basically out most of the week. I think she went back either Thursday or Friday, but she was playing with her cousins here, and then wanted to go play with them again. So I took her to her cousin's house because I had to work. Even if she was out of school, I still had to work. So I'll just note that she was at her cousin's house that day. But we also did a couple of other things with, like, you know, she had to go with us to the doctor's appointment for Rose, all sorts of things. Yeah, so see, I like this. I like these boxes, but they have the cutout for the numbers, and you know, it just doesn't work for the monthly. I was thinking of sticking one in there, but look at this one. Snowy days ahead. That works, of course, quite well for this week. We didn't get snow actually. We got a ton of ice, but it was enough to cancel school. So they considered it snow days, but they were really just ice days. Okay, and then I want this cute. This might be fairly bare. I really wanted to do a winter spread and use these stickers, but you know, I feel like I could, there's enough room here where I could do some other things. We'll have to maybe come back in and see. Let's see, like snow day, drink hot cocoa. I love this one. There's definitely a lot of room for journaling too. I need to leave room for that. I'm going to use one more right here. Just family time. Okay, and just looking at it, I think I just want one more box right here. And I'll go with, I think I'll go with this kind of lighter blue. I don't want to cover up her face. Let me move this up just a tiny bit. Like that. Okay, and we'll leave it at that. I'll journal, and then if I feel like the journaling didn't take up enough room, I'll come back in and add some photos. So I'll post a photo at the end of the video to show you what it looks like with the journaling and everything else. I also realized I have been out of frame that whole time, so I apologize for that. But for right now, we're gonna call it done. She literally has 5 photos, so it was a very slow photo week for her, but we're gonna call it done for right now, and I'll reassess once I get the journaling in there. So we're done for Sophia. Let's get Rose's memory book. And same deal for her. I want to get the photos in. So her dates here, I think, are all incorrect. So I'm just double checking. Yeah, so that's the wrong date. This is the 15th right here. And so I don't have one for the 15th. Okay, the 16th is right here. Same process for Rose, just with more photos. So this will be just less journaling, I think. And just more photos. Okay, so that's the 16th. All right, this is the 17th. I'm probably going to trim one of these and put them in here for the 17th, right? Then the 18th. I had no photos for the 19th. The 20th. Okay, here's the 21st. So I don't have a ton of photos for the monthly, but I did print out a bunch of photos for the weekly, which I may or may not use all of them. So this is the 21st. Let's get this in here. All right, I'll wait to stamp just in case I transfer some of these weekly photos into the monthly. And so because these are sized already for the weekly, in order to get them to the monthly, I just kind of like use a ruler and just kind of trim it out. And I'm not worried too much about like perfection here. I just want it to be in the memory book. Okay, so this is for January. For Rose, I'm also using a classic vertical that's outdated. And I did go in and already renumber everything. So I used the January monthly. This is the wrong month. And I just redated across the top. So that's kind of what I did for that. Okay, and then for Rose, I just had a lot more photos. So I'm gonna get the photos in first and kind of assess after that what the plan will be in terms of putting stickers and things in there. I do, just like with Sophia, I want to have journaling space, but since she has more photos, it'll be less journaling and more photos, I think. But we'll just get all these photos in. I don't really go in with a game plan. Oh, this is for Sophia. I don't go in with a game plan, really. I just kind of stick the photos into the boxes. I do, generally speaking, like to keep it on the correct day. So if it's a photo from the 16th, I like to be in the 16th, in that column at least. All right, see, all of these photos are from the 16th, so I have to make a decision here for what I want to do. And I think I'm going to just take this one. And I think this one. If I have extra photos, like you'll see, I don't always use every single photo. If I don't use a photo, it will either go into the monthly if I have the space for it, like for the photo a day, or I think I'm going to like just save it for the very end and stick it on a random, not a random, but like on the currently page or on an extra sheet of paper, just to have the photos in here. But also I do save all of these photos digitally for my girls too, so it doesn't have to get in here. Like, this is not the only place where these photos will be, so if I don't use them, that's also okay. All right, so we'll get this last one in here. And again, they were at my sister's house, their aunt's house. Okay, this is the most random photo. Sophia took this photo of her sister with her sleeve kind of hanging out. That's so cute. All right, I'll get that, I think, in here. All right, and I think I might leave that, or maybe I'll add this one. Right. I'm not quite sure yet. I want to try to balance it a little bit because it's kind of photo heavy. So I'll leave it for right now. All right, just in case. All right, that's for the 17th though. All right, and then here's the 20th. Oh wait, no, I skipped one. Here's the 18th. It's a photo of me and Rose. I just decided to snap the two of us together. Looking all adorable and all. I had come from, I think, a work event or something like that, and was just missing her, and so I wanted to sit down. She was smiling, giving me all the love, and so I just snapped that photo really quickly. All right, here's a photo of her eating. I'm not quite sure. Oh, she's eating a piece of cheese. She loves eating cheese. So that is what that is. And then here is a picture of her trying to like sneak up on her cousin and like snatch her hair is what it looks like. That's really what it looks like. Okay, and then this one is, I'm actually gonna put it down here. Okay, this is a picture of her. She likes to sit on the edge of our like window. It's like a floor to ceiling windows. And she likes to sit on the edge of like the window sill. I don't know why. I just think that's so cute how she does that. And then here she's sleeping in the hammock at my mom's house. So just so cute. Okay, I'm gonna try to make a decision about this one last photo. Actually, I have several photos you can see here. But I think I'm gonna just leave it and not use that one. So then let's go back to the monthly. Okay, I don't have any photos for the 15th. The 16th, I had a ton of photos, all of these. The 17th and the 18th. This was from the 18th. And I can definitely use this one. So what I do is just kind of basically eyeball it. Let me grab my scissors. Where did I put it? There they are. And so I definitely want to kind of square it up. I just kind of do like this, cut off a piece, right? And I do need it to get it back on here. So I just use a ruler and just get it to like 1.5, which is kind of like right here. And I'll fold it over on itself just to create that line and trim it. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but hopefully you can see that there's just like a little bit of a line there. I just cut that out. I have to double check that this is the correct date. Okay, so this is the 17th actually. 17th, which was Wednesday. Oops, almost put it sideways. And she's wearing a Thanksgiving outfit. Oh, I didn't trim it quite as good as I thought, right? Needs a little bit more. But it was just so cold, so I put her in some long sleeves, and it happened to be her Thanksgiving outfit. Okay, that's good. And I'll have to go in and stamp this, but I'll do that after the fact. I might find some other photos, honestly, but let's go back in here and get some stickers in. I do want to journal, of course, and so I think what I'll do is just use the big quotes, just like I was doing with Sophia's. This was definitely a snow day. All right, we'll do that. And I want a couple of boxes too. So we'll do, I think this one to mark Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And then I want this one. She stayed home with her dad, my husband, when Sophia and I went to the king cake competition, so we'll mark that. And we'll leave the rest for journaling, I think. All right, let's get some more of these. All right, let's do family time. Wait out. I love this sit by the fire, but she actually cannot sit by the fire. She loves like just kind of messing with our fireplace, but I did ask my husband to turn on the fire because it was so cold. Okay, let's get some deco in here, and then I will leave the rest of the space for journaling. Again, not a ton of journaling space, but still very, very cute. All right, we'll do that. I meant to put this in for Sophia. So I have to add that one photo for her. So I'll get back in there and add that for her. Let's see right here. Like this. Super cute. Let's get the socks. Okay, that's perfect. It gives me very little room to journal, but I think that should be good enough for journaling. I don't always like write a ton. It's just getting just enough to get in there. So I wanted the one photo. I'm losing all of my sheets. Like, where is my paper? Okay, here it is. So this was our flag outside of our house, and it had frozen around, and Sophia wanted me to take a photo, so this is definitely one I wanted to add in there. It was just very icy, like I said. Okay, I'm just double checking. All right, so we are done. Okay, so this is roses. The plan is, I think, just to journal here and here, and of course write the big events that are happening here. If I need to, I can go back in and add stickers after the fact or while I'm journaling. So definitely I'll post a photo so you can see what it looks like after the journaling and with whatever extra stickers I get in here. But that is roses. And then here is Sophia's. Hers is much simpler, fewer photos, lots more journaling room, but I did use the same set of stickers for both of them. And again, I'll post a photo with the journaling and whatever additional stickers I added for Sophia. So those are my two spreads for the week of January 15th through the 21st. There was lots of ice and lots of home time, but you know, not a lot of photos, but it ended up, I think, turning out looking really cute. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel, and until the next video. Bye guys.